Live from Atlanta, Georgia, and from
Rock Hill, South Carolina, in the Bear Cave. I'm Smoking Bears.
I'm Keto Mike from Eaterific Journey, and we're doing our live cook that we've been doing our regular little process every Wednesday night, and we're glad that you've joined us. Tonight, what we're going to do, we decided this, about 2 days ago, maybe, something like that?
A week ago?
Well, I don't think we talked about it on the show last week. We were talking on text, and you just came.
Oh,
yeah. And when you said it, I'm like, yes, I love it. It's great. And that is, we're going to make broccoli cheddar soup.
Yep, because it's cold outside, man.
Yep. And as is the custom with us, we do not discuss our recipes with each other.
Right.
And so, Lee, how are you approaching this?
Well, I got on the old Pinterest because that's kind of like the go-to.
Yeah.
And, there's Panera bread all over the place and stuff like that. So I actually got 2 different recipes that I'm kind of combining and doing a twist on. So we've got a whole gambit of stuff over here, but as we were talking, if I took the time to do it right, I would have done it differently. But I got lazy and it's quick, just like Wednesday night, quick meals. Done in cast iron. So I want to keep on the old cast iron Wednesday thing. Y'all know what that is. It is it's a hashtag that goes out and people just post videos under the hashtag cast iron Wednesday or hashtag CIW, and all their videos get put on one playlist, and you can just see a bunch of people cooking in cast iron.
Yep.
So, yeah.
So tell us how you're cooking it.
Well, I'm going to start off with, I got some ground pork today on sale. So I'm going to get that going with some onion. And then I'm going to start my my base, because everything I read said put it in hot and then bring it to a simmer.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start out with my base of veggie broth and heavy whipping cream, some seasonings, and butter and cream cheese. Get that going. And then by the time this is done, it'll be ready to add in. And then I'm going to take my broccoli. I went inexpensive and I went bagged frozen. And I thawed it out.
Nothing wrong with that.
So after I pull the stuff out of the pan, the meat and the onions out of the pan, I'm going to throw those in there and kind of get some of that flavor and that juice. Excuse me. And then add it in last with the cheddar.
Yep.
So I think I have everything somewhere around here. And then Miss Page is going to have to pick my bowl because I'm just torn. I have to.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's like a little salad kind of bowl, like a soup bowl, like a restaurant.
A bowl plate.
Yeah. Or a little black crock.
I like the black crock myself.
So,
look at that. Honey Badger's here.
Hey, James, how you doing, man? Happy Cast Iron Wednesday. We are doing broccoli cheddar soup.
Well.
Okay, Mike. So tell me about yours.
Well, I'm going to do it a little different. What I'm going to do is I've got butter right now in there melting in this pan right here that you can see me stirring. And I've got my broccoli. I found a good buy on some fresh broccoli, so I got fresh, and there's my fresh. And I cut it down into smaller pieces and got my broth. But here's my, well, you're going to put sausage. I'm going to put.
I got ground pork.
Yeah, you're going to put ground pork. I got rotisserie chicken that I'm going to put in.
Ooh, nice.
And I've got the cheddar all grated. It's freshly grated. No bag on this one. I grated it myself with my with this rascal. This thing here. When it's
it's like one of them things.
Yeah. Well, it makes quick work of a block of cheese.
What is it? What's that? Olive Garden where they do the thing and.
Yeah, that's the one with the handheld one. This one locks down on the counter.
Okay.
I've got the handheld one too for when you're doing it at the table with the with the cheese. It does, that one does better with a hard cheese like a Parmesan.
Yeah.
Soft.
Jerome, how you doing?
Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Jerome? Good to see you. But that's how I'm going about it, and I've got the butter melting now, and I'm on the butter. I'm going to saute my broccoli in it and get it softened,
Okay.
and then I'll build my soup from that, and I'll put my seasonings in there and whatnot, and I'll build my soup from that. And I'm probably going to brown the butter.
Use a little olive oil.
I'm going to brown the butter because brown butter, it's got so much flavor that it puts in the butter. It's unbelievable. But watch out, don't burn it because burnt butter is bad.
Driving home, you're doing good. That's good to hear, Jerome. Driving home from work, we're doing pretty good, man. We're making you hungry already. We ain't even got started yet, brother.
Yep. Folks, what we try to do here is we try to show you that you can put together a good, wholesome meal. Now, this happens to be keto, but it's also not keto. You know, it fits into any diet. And we're going to do it, and you'll get a taste test inside an hour.
Yeah, or right close.
Right close to it. Right.
The idea is kind of keep it. I think we've kind of changed the main idea, and it's a quick weeknight meal.
Yep.
You know, anybody can do it, and you know, simple ingredients, nothing hard. And what's on sale? I mean, we got to be budget friendly, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So, speaking of which, look at this. Oops, spilling all over the place. $2.39.
There you go.
Pound of ground pork.
Much cheaper than ground beef.
By far.
By far, yes indeed.
And normally this is like a $4 thing, but
yep. Some broccoli, we'll put in a little bit of garlic powder, or minced garlic. Ooh, listen to that sizzle. That's about a teaspoon and a half, maybe 2. That's the first one was heapy.
Get this sausage going. So, Mr. Mike, how's your day going? How's your week?
Well, it's been pretty good. I had to have an MRI yesterday.
Row.
Yeah, it's precautionary.
Oh, okay. So it's not like a new thing, huh?
No, it's the urologist wanted to do it. I may put more broccoli in there than that. I think I will. That doesn't look like near as much as I want it to. So I got it in here, and I'm stirring it up in here. Ooh, that garlic is releasing its flavor. You can smell it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let me add a little more broccoli to it. I got plenty. Lee, are you talking about using frozen? I use frozen a lot.
Yeah, we were talking before we went on air about if I were to do it like for a standalone video or for company coming over, I want to impress.
Right.
Then I would like to get the head of broccoli, a couple heads, grill them off, like roast them, so they have little charred bits, and then throw that into the soup.
Oh yeah.
At the very end, because I think that would be.
That would build a lot of flavor in there.
Yeah. So I got my sausage and my onion over here going with a little bit of Uncle Steve's SPG.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Put that right there. Now I'm going to get I got Gloria heating up here. We're going to go ahead and throw in the veggie broth.
I'm putting in a little Uncle Steve's original. into my broccoli.
Matt 13, how you doing?
Get this broccoli softened up, build the flavor in it. Then I put my broth in.
Now this one that I have here calls for about a cup of heavy whipping cream.
Yeah.
I don't know how much is in here, so I'm just going to wing it.
Hey.
I didn't measure. I'm just right.
Mm-hmm. Measure with your heart.
Yep. And then it calls for 8 ounces of cream cheese. And would you believe, Food Lion down the street was out of the blocks of cream cheese, unless you wanted to buy the $5 Philadelphia brand. So I got 8 ounces of the spreadable.
Yeah, get the whipped. I love the whipped.
Now, I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make in this.
I actually like working with the whipped cream cheese than the other.
Okay.
Simply because I don't have to let it soften.
Yeah. So I'm going to drop that in.
Because I'm going to tell you what, trying to get softened cream cheese out of that package is hard.
Well, you have to let it out or lay it out and then nuke it for 30 seconds or whatever, and outside the foil, obviously.
Yep.
But so how is Miss Paige doing?
She's doing pretty good. She's giving blood tomorrow.
Okay.
She's got that O negative blood, the kind they really need. And they call her all the time, want her to give as often as she can. Because she's a universal donor. All right, folks, I think that broccoli's softened up enough.
There we go. Skinner Farms is in.
Hey, how's it going?
Now I got a minute to kind of hit the comment here.
We got Bat 13 in here.
Yep.
If I miss anybody, let me know.
Jerome.
I'm adding chicken broth now.
Yep. All right. And we saw James already. Good. I think we got everybody now. Yeah. Oh, man.
Let's see here.
So have you seen anything good on the old YouTube this week? I know that's a loaded question.
I have not. I'm so far behind watching stuff. It's folks that don't know, we had a death in the family, and it has really put a big dent in getting things done. Family comes first for me always, and we're still adjusting. My brother-in-law lives with us now. We're still adjusting. He's adjusting because it was his wife. It's been an adjustment for sure, but we're getting there, and each week is a little better than the last. So that's good.
Every day is a new adventure, my friend.
Yep. He has down days. Today is down. When it's a rainy day like it is here in Atlanta, it's a really down day for him.
That's ironic you say that, because I was flipping through Facebook and I saw a post, and that post flipped me into a mood.
Yeah.
Just a down mood. And I was having a good day otherwise, and then ever since then I haven't been able to shake it. So if he's listening, I feel your pain, brother. I'm there.
Yeah, and you know we have to. I've got like 3 or 4 videos shot to be going up, and I just hadn't had time to edit and post them because I also, you know, my wife has Alzheimer's. My brother-in-law, he's mentally disabled. Um, my mother-in-law's in a retirement home, and my wife goes to see her, and so we we I take her there a lot when she can't, when it's bad weather because of her Alzheimer's. Sometimes she's able to drive, sometimes she's not. You know, just depends.
Yeah.
So you know,
I do some good news.
yeah,
Not to cut you off there on purpose, but
no worries, go for it.
so my grandma is 94,
Oh wow,
and I I didn't call her up because I was waiting for scans to come in, and then we had more scans, and then when I got the results, I got ready to call her. She was in the hospital. She had uh, some issues out of like dehydrated and stuff like that, right?
yeah,
So my aunts and uncle decided that it was time to put her into assisted living.
uh-huh.
So when I got ready to call her, I couldn't call her because she was in the hospital. Then she was, when I did call, it was moving day.
Uh-oh.
She was not in a good mood.
I don't imagine. Her
And
whole world was getting turned upside down.
yeah, she was kind of like, just talk to your aunt. And she handed me the phone. I talked to my aunt, and everything was good. They were, So a couple of days later, I finally got her phone number, and I called her. She is doing amazing there.
Wonderful.
She sounded good, like in her voice. She didn't have anything to complain about. She was like excited, like things was going good, and so it was refreshing
That's
to
good.
hear this big change. And I was like, Grandma, did they have to sedate you? Like, you're in a good mood. And she's like, no, I don't have any complaints.
That's wonderful.
So she had said that numerous times. So I was like, wow, this is something.
Well, my mother-in-law, she was reluctant about going in. She didn't want to do it. She didn't want to do it, and then finally she did, and she's done quite well there. She said, "Well, I don't know anybody there," and we told her, "You do. You know several people there. It's not assisted living. It's independent living, but they do have a level of assistance that you can do even on a temporary and full-time basis. They and they give them they do their meals for them.
Yeah.
It's it's been a great place, and my mother-in-law, she knows so many people there. She, even though she said I don't know anybody there, she does. She's adapted real well, and it was something she was reluctant to do, and now she's enjoying it. All
Yeah.
I'm doing is I'm just cutting up my chicken now, my rotisserie chicken.
Yeah. I'm just still cooking. So, but yeah, my grandma and I were talking, and this is something different. This is the first time that she had, hello, dude.
Hey, dude.
Everybody's still on his meeting. All right.
Oh,
Just Jason, how you doing, buddy? Our treasured home, how are you doing?
hey, Nancy. Hope I don't miss anybody.
So yeah, it was this was like her and my grandpa when he was alive. They had years and years, long ago, they had bought a trailer down in the retirement center in Florida, Naples. So they would spend their winters down there versus Ohio.
Oh, okay. Well,
But other than that, this is the first time that she's had different home than the farm.
okay.
Like ever since I got the farm, which is going back to like what was it, 1925 or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is like
For a while.
yeah, so this is like the first home that she's, the first time she's lived in somewhere that's not her home. So, but to hear that she's doing good was a huge relief to me. Um, so, but I did hear though my godson's got the flu and strep throat, so that's going on.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. So, y'all take your vitamin C.
Yeah.
Now, Mike, you've been in the South a whole lot longer than me. I saw this recipe for a sloppy Joe mix, and I don't know where the origin of this came from. Like, is it a old country recipe? Is it a Southern thing? Is it just something new? I don't know. Somebody just threw it together.
Yeah.
But it was a chicken gumbo sloppy Joe.
That sounds like a New Orleans thing.
You took the can of Campbell's, like the small Campbell's, like the red and white can, chicken gumbo soup, and you poured that into a pound of ground beef, added in your ketchup and mustard to taste, and boom, that was it.
Okay.
Now, I don't know. What's up, Barbecue Mike?
Hey, Mike.
Now, I don't know if it's like a, like a country cooking, like Alabama, Louisiana type deal, or what.
Yeah.
There was only like a handful of videos on it on YouTube, so I don't know. But I tried it, and it was good. It was good. I was surprised. I would have liked a little more Cajun flavor, from the chicken gumbo.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I thought it was really good.
That sounds like something that somebody in New Orleans came up with. And then in Louisiana.
See, and I'm thinking it would have been something from like the 50s or something like that. One of them old time that came out of a cookbook, like a Betty Crocker cookbook or something.
Right.
Maybe the Campbell's cookbook. I don't know.
But
it was really good. Let's see. What am I forgetting? I'm forgetting something.
Folks, I ran out of broth and I needed more, so I'm just kind of making my own.
This thing calls for quarter teaspoon of dried thyme.
Okay. So, I did real well with this.
That ought to be good enough. It did call for butter. Where did I put the butter? So yeah, I saw that, and then I don't know if you know my man Cooking with Mojo.
Yeah.
So he posted a video, and it was a sloppy Joe.
Uh-huh.
It was a pizza one.
That's
so being kind of in a sloppy Joe kind of mood, I tried it. Tastes exactly like you scrape the pizza toppings off of a pizza.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was like, dude, this is like what they call pizza in a skillet.
Yeah.
Really, really good. I like it. In fact, my wife ate it and went back for seconds and leftovers.
Wow.
Yeah, that tells you something. Especially if you know my wife. Love her to death, but sometimes she's just like, I don't know what you're making, but I'm not eating that.
I'm lucky that way. My wife, she's willing to try it. She was, when we first got married, she was not one to try a lot of new stuff. But now she's, over the years, and we've been married a long time. It's she's
What's
come
up,
up,
Baby Dutch?
Daddy Dutch. Wow.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate all y'all joining us.
Yeah.
All righty, I'm just gonna let this cook a minute, and then.
So did you say where you got your inspiration for this?
Well, I had seen several videos about how they did broccoli cheddar soup, and I said, well, I want a little more substance for that. So I said, hadn't seen anybody make it with chicken. Let's do
Yeah.
some chicken. Let's throw some chicken in it and get a little more substance to it. Like you're putting the sausage in there to give it a little more substance.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I don't know about y'all, but I like a hearty soup. I want one that's going to satisfy my tucker. I'm using an Australian term, my appetite, and that's. I got a feeling the chicken in there is going to do it.
Yeah, I think that'll do it.
And your
Because
sausage is going to do that same thing. Your pork is gonna do it.
turns it into kind of like a stew kind of thing.
Right, right. And if you don't want to put the chicken, don't. Now, a lot of folks will take and they will use a blender or a mixer or a immersible blender and grind up the broccoli. I'm not doing it. I'm going to leave it like it is. It's cut in smaller pieces. I'm going to leave it just like it is. Because I want that to still be there. If I wanted it cut up, I would just use broccoli, rice broccoli instead of the florets.
Now, is it rice broccoli or is it rice broccoli or broccoli rice?
Yeah. Our buddy Tom, he's telling us right now, it's not rice. I like rice broccoli, but it's got its place, and I don't think it was in this fruit. I do make a cheesy rice broccoli that's really good. I got to do a video on that sometime.
Okay. So now I got all my sausage and stuff moved over.
Sent 1,000 said I'll take some broccoli beef without the broccoli.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Don't hold the broccoli.
I hear you.
All right. So now I'm going to take my defrosted broccoli and I'm going to put it in this pan. Y'all can't see that, can you? There we go. So I'm going to take the broccoli, 2 packs of broccoli, put it in this 12-inch skillet. I'm going to get some of that fond off the bottom.
Yep.
Might have to add a little bit more oil just to, get it to crisp up a bit. But there might be enough water in here from.
Yep. It may be. There's going to be a lot of water in it. Now, what I do in this case, I wouldn't worry about the water. I'm like you. I'm just putting it in. When I'm using frozen vegetables, I usually will let it thaw first.
Yeah.
In the soup, I don't have to worry about it. And when I let it thaw, I will also get all the water as much as I can out of it, so it crisps up better and it doesn't go just into mush. It makes it come out more like fresh.
Well, I had the grand plan of doing kind of like cauliflower rice, where you put it in a pan or the flat top, and you let it like how we toast cauliflower rice.
Well, let it get all the water out of it.
Yeah, dry it out and then toast it. That was the grand plan, but I had a problem. I got lazy.
You know what? I suffer from that same problem.
you know, my afternoon nap got in the way, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
I understand this.
And if I would have had to do that, then it would take longer, and then unless I'd done it on the grill, and then it wouldn't be the quick weeknight meal that we're going for.
Right.
And I got to keep. It's hard to stay focused, man. It's hard to focus.
I understand this concept.
So now I know some guys on here will know about this. Y'all smoked a bologna chub before?
I baked it. I've never smoked it.
Okay. I'm working on a video because I just did it yesterday. And then after I got it done, I let it sit in the fridge overnight. Didn't cut into it. I refrained from eating it last night, but I put it in the fridge overnight.
Mm-hmm.
And I made just a cold meat sandwich out of it. Thick slice. I mean, we're talking that thick.
Oh, yeah.
Big, thick slice of onion, a mater, some mayonnaise, Dukes.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my goodness. And tomorrow, it's going to be bologna salad.
Oh, now that sounds good. I like that.
When my dad was in, he was talking about bologna salad. He hadn't had it in forever. And I said, oh, man, I don't even remember the last time that I had it. It's been that long.
I got to throw in a hard-boiled egg in that salad.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be like a ham salad.
Yeah.
You know, a little mayonnaise, a little sweet relish, and a little mustard. Boom.
Yep.
Now, sometimes I like putting a black olive in there.
Okay.
Sometimes. Mainly I do that with the tuna salad. But sometimes a little black olive, but, I mean, it's supposed to be simple, right?
Yep.
If I take the time to boil eggs, the only good thing about chopping up hard-boiled eggs for me is you can't see all the craters from when I try to peel them. I cannot peel a hard-boiled egg for nothing, man.
Hey, look what I found at Ingles.
Cheers, everybody.
You see what I found at Ingles?
That is pickled eggs.
Yep.
Now, I saw you bring that up.
Yep.
And at the store, they had pickled eggs, but they were called Peeps. Yeah, it took me a minute. I walked by and I said, "What?"
Yeah.
And I stopped and I looked at it again, and I was like, Peeps. And then I started thinking like baby duck or baby chickens. They go beep, 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 beep.
Yep.
Yeah, I was like, no way. That's funny.
Man, but I'm telling you, I'll take this and I'll make a pickled egg salad or pickled egg, deviled eggs. Oh man, they're good.
Now, when you do, let me ask you, because the comments will probably be like, what? I've never heard of this. Have you ever, like, in your ham salad, tater salad, or egg salad, you know, whatever, tuna salad, any kind of cold salad like that, used Blue's Hog mustard sauce instead of yellow mustard?
I have not. I've never seen it. I've never seen that.
I'm telling you, you get a jar. That's like probably the best commercially made honey or mustard barbecue sauce that I found.
Huh.
Because it's a little sweet, but it's not too sweet, and it's not strong. I just licked the mustard jar, right?
Right.
And I put that in instead of yellow mustard. Boom. I'm
You know, a
telling
while ago I said I baked the bologna. It wasn't
Yeah.
baked. roasted. I roasted it.
Okay.
I put it on a rack and roasted it at a very, very low heat. It was probably 275, maybe 300.
Yep.
Um, did it for probably 3 or 4 hours with I put a rub on, I put a binder on it and a rub on it and did it that way.
Yeah.
That was some good eating.
Yeah, buddy. That's what I used. Now, I went a little bit crazy on this one, but the reason why I used what I used on it was because of the salad, the ham salad, or the bologna salad coming up. So I had the finished product in my mind. But I used the Uncle Steve's West Coast Shake.
Okay. All right.
It's got a citrus to it that just kind of overdoes it, and it doesn't go with bologna. But I think it would give it a nice twist when I incorporate it into the bologna salad.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I call this sticky chicken, where I will take a whole chicken, I'll put a binder on the outside, and I put all different spices on the outside. You know, the usual ones: salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, paprika, that kind of thing. And then I rub it all over the outside and all over the cavity, and I put it in the oven on a rack, and I cook it at 250 for 5 hours. That will come out better than any rotisserie chicken you ever tasted in your life. It
That
is
sounds good.
off the bone. It is fall off the bone.
Nice.
Okay, Honey Badger says hard-boiled eggs. Start with cold salt water. Put
Eggs in to boil for 20 minutes, start to finish, rinse. Okay.
yeah. I do my eggs in one of two things. I either put them in my pressure cooker, my instant pot, or I use my air fryer.
All right, Honey Badger. Taking a picture.
There you go.
I'm going to try it because I have a thread with my aunts on like a text thread. And we text back and forth and whatever. And I was like, hey, I cannot do hard-boiled eggs to save my life. How is it y'all used to do this for a family, like the big gatherings? And they're like, it's hit and miss. You get good ones, you get bad ones.
That's right.
And I said, am using fresh eggs, is that different than using store-bought? No, it shouldn't be. I don't know.
What I
Wonky.
have found that helps me the most is when I pull them out of the air fryer or the instant pot, I put them in an ice bath immediately.
Okay.
And they come apart and peel just real simple. And if I have any trouble with them at all, I can take a teaspoon and turn it upside down and rub it along the edge between the shell and the egg. The rest of it, whatever it is, giving me a problem, it'll come right off.
I'm going to use some of this Uncle Steve's Texas Red.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it in my broccoli.
That'll work.
And cook some in with my broccoli.
Yeah. I think it's time for me to add my cream. This is simmered enough. All right. I'm taking it off of the heat. Got my heavy cream here. If I can get it to unscrew. For some reason, it's being slick.
All right, this all looks good.
All
right, so
until it looks right.
Yeah, Mike, yours looks pretty good. Whoops. I was trying to, there you go. There it is. There you're adding some cream. Chopping broccoli. Remember when Dana Carvey was saying that on Saturday Night Live?
See, I don't remember that. That was a period of time I didn't watch Saturday Night Live. I still don't. Nowadays, it isn't any good anymore, if you ask me.
Yeah, I quit watching it years ago. Which reminds me, you all remember. Oops. You all remember. Whatchamacallit, In Living Color.
Yeah.
Homie, don't play that.
Yep.
So we walked into the grocery today, and they had the Valentine socks right there. They were supposed to be like thick Sesame Street ones or whatever, and they were by the pair. And I picked them up, and I whacked Cub with them. I said, "Homie, don't play that." He was like, "What in the heck did that have? What are you doing?" And I was like, "In Living Color, Homie the Clown." Now, I hadn't thought about Homie the Clown in a long time.
Damon Wayans was Homie the Clown.
Yeah. And she was like, "No, no." But yeah, that came to mind today.
And for those that don't know In Living Color, that was where Jim Carrey got his real start.
Dude, that was better than Saturday Night Live, in my opinion.
I agree.
I mean, Saturday Night Live, don't get me wrong, it had a lot of great people come through there, but
It did. But, you know, that In Living Color, they busted down a lot of barriers.
they did. So now I'm going to add my broccoli to my soup.
There you go.
Let me bring this up here. Boom. Hey, there we are. Look at me figuring stuff out on the fly.
What it's all about.
Oh man.
Let's see how this is coming together here.
Yep. Let me flip you back on there. Nobody needs to watch me scoop. Let's see. There's Mikey. So, we got any big cooks coming up?
Well,
Big plans?
Not really. I'm wanting to start doing a lot of protein powder videos where I substitute protein powder for flavor.
Protein powder?
Yep.
Okay. I've
been kind of toying with it, and I've had good success.
Okay. Like as far as shakes, cookies, power bars?
Yeah.
Okay. All the above.
Pancakes, breads.
Dude, I've been in a pancake mood this last, I don't know, 3-4 weeks. I don't know what it is. We went to IHOP just to get pancakes.
Mm-hmm.
We was at Bob Evans last night getting pancakes. We made them on the Sunday morning the other day. Oh, yeah. Oh, that thickened up real good.
I need to get my cream cheese now.
Let me show you. Look at that. See how that thickened up? This might turn into a broccoli stew. Man, oh man! Now it calls for cheddar soup or cheddar cheese. In Living Color, Jim Carrey. Over that, yeah. I agree. I agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
So this thing calls for 2.5 cups. This baggie is 2 cups.
Okay.
Add it in moderately.
There you go. Yeah.
Dump it all. Ain't got time for that.
Yeah, that's when I say that. I say, in whose world?
Yeah. Well, it depends. It all depends. You know, what were we doing? The wife and I was doing something, and this car it was zipping in and out of traffic just to get hit by a light two like stops ahead of us. Like, what in the world is that important that you got to be like that?
Not a thing.
But
yeah, this is thickening up good. I like this.
Yeah, mine's turned into more of a stew. I'll take it though.
I don't mind stew. Stew's good. Stew be ribs.
If I would have half the package of broccoli and not added the sausage, I think it'd been right on to what it was supposed to be.
That's all right. Hey, thick ain't bad.
We got to make it stretch, man. We got to make it stretch. Yeah, there's probably something that I'm forgetting. Let me check the list. Salt, pepper to taste, parm, water. That's it. So I just need to taste it, make sure we're on par here. The cheese hasn't melted yet. I mean, it did, but it didn't change the color much.
Yeah, mine didn't change the color either. It didn't go for a real yellow, but that's okay. I don't mind that.
Yeah, let's give it a little whirl here. It's temperature hot. I am going to add a little more of the Texas Red, though, just to give it a little zip. Maybe it'll help change the color. Probably too much, but hey. It's a big pot of love. So, Mike, this weekend, my wife and I and a couple of sets of friends are doing another 5K.
Uh-oh. Yep.
So this one is the high school that my youngest daughter graduated from is putting it on, and it goes towards, the proceeds goes towards scholarship funding. And, you know, the wife's like, we ought to do 5K a month. Sweet. Ooh. I'm not running it. Just throw that out there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm walking it.
Oh, that's what we're doing.
This isn't ready to run. And by this not being able to run, wanting to run, is saving my knee, which screamed at me for the last 3 weeks after the last 5K. And I only ran, like jogged, probably about 2.5 city blocks, 3 city blocks. And my knee screamed at me for 2.5 weeks.
Wow.
So, not sure what it is. I mean, I've always had problems with that ever since my ACL tear.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So I'm not running that one. I'm going to walk it. But that is coming up this weekend for us. And I'm trying to coordinate with some family in Atlanta. They're in Alpharetta.
Mm-hmm.
About doing one over that way.
That's good.
So we can find one over that way. Then, you know, we should be in town there, Mike.
There you go.
At some point, we're
Maybe we can get together and have lunch or something.
oh yeah, I got a darn drum to get you.
Yeah. There you go.
I got this cooker over here begging for some keto mic attention here. You might have seen it.
I use a drum smoker.
You might have seen it. It's that gold one that I use. It looks like C-3PO.
Yeah. I've seen it.
Bad 13 says the soups are looking good, guys. Thank you.
We appreciate it.
I'm heading to Vegas to get some new ideas for cooking this weekend. Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Nice. Take lots of pictures, man. Then you can tell us all about them.
If you know him, call our buddy Tom Garvey.
Yeah. Hit him up on Facebook or something and say, dude, I'm in town. Or where's that place he plays at?
I don't know that he's playing right now.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know. It's one of the casinos. I'm not sure which one.
Rusty, what's going on, buddy?
Hey,
Happy
Rusty.
birthday.
It's his birthday?
Yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday, Rusty.
Yep.
Trumpet Master, how you doing?
Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. You put that in like 3 times, so heck yeah, happy Wednesday.
I think he's putting it on all 3 channels.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, we're doing this 5K, and I mean, walking them, it takes about an hour, and we're looking forward to it just because it's another one to get out, because we did one in December, and then we'll have January. We got one scheduled in February, and then Trumpet has three tabs open. Nice.
Appreciate it, Tom.
Yeah, appreciate that, brother. Thank you. So, and then we've heard rumors, and we're talking about one in March. So we're trying to get them in.
There you go. I'm gonna thicken mine up just a hair.
Boy, this is looking good.
I'm gonna use something that Tom Garvey doesn't like using, but I don't mind using it because I haven't had any problems. He's the one that's had problems.
Cilantro?
No, I'm gonna use xanthan gum.
Oh.
He if it's got any kind of hint of a sugar or anything like it, man, it gives him fits.
Oh, that's good. It needs a little more cheese. So I don't have any more cheddar out here, so I'm gonna use a little farm. It does need cheddar, but I have it in the house, and I don't want to go ahead and get it.
Now, folks, if you're using any kind of a thickener in these things, like I am, make sure you stir that in. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a glob of nothing.
Well, here's something, because I know Tom has trouble with the thickener, right?
Right.
Have you ever tried flaxseed?
I have.
So that,
I like it, but it's a little too much fiber for me.
If you grind it, I put it in a pepper grinder, and I'll grind it into my stuff. And use it like black pepper, and it will thicken stuff up. Not as well as xanthan gum, but it does thicken it up. And it gives you that pepper flavor.
There you go.
You know what? I'm going to have to get that cheddar just for a garnish. So let me
lay it on top for the thumbnail.
Yeah, let me pull you up so you can entertain them.
All right.
Show them your whisking skills.
Notice how I splash it just so outside the pot. Wouldn't be cooking if I didn't make a mess. Let's see how this is thickened up now. Oh yeah, that's thicker. Oh yeah, I like that. That's good. That's good. That's perfect. So I didn't use but a teaspoon of xanthan gum. And I made sure I spread it all around. I didn't put it in one spot. I spread it all around. And now I'm getting it whisked in real good so it doesn't. I'm gonna turn the heat off now. It was on a very, very low heat because I didn't want to curdle anything. And I have everything all melted and it's all in there good. And I think I've got all that xanthan gum incorporated. There you go. So you got broccoli sauteed in butter with some minced garlic and some Uncle Steve's original shake. Then some chicken broth. And then I made a little bit of chicken broth with chicken flavoring and some water because I needed more. Then I put in heavy whipping cream. It was probably about a cup. Then I put in probably 2 cups of cheese. No, maybe less. Maybe less. Maybe a cup and a half. But then I put the xanthan gum in. Oh, I put the chicken in too with the broth. And it's just rotisserie chicken that I diced up. So this has come together nicely. It has thickened up good. I like this. And it finally took on that cheddar look too. Let me turn this light off so you can see.
Oh,
Can you see it's turned nice yellow?
yeah. All right. Well, it looks like my wife has destroyed the shredded cheese. So she had the rest of the pizza sloppy Joe that I was telling you about.
Oh.
So she must have destroyed the. Anywho, well, Mike, I'm ready to play, dude.
I am too. I'm gonna get the missus to see if she'll do a taste test for us.
Well, and I need her to pick the dish, the serving utensil.
Okay, let me go get her.
What do y'all think? I have this brown crock, little soup crock. Now the soup's going to be kind of yellowish. I have this like bowl plate thing. Could be good, like restaurant style. That's pretty warm right there. Or I have this black crock. Put it in the comments. What do y'all think?
I vote for the black one myself, but the missus is on her way.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of torn because it's like all three of them would be amazing.
Right.
Because I don't know, the brown crock, I think the color would be kind of on the same monotone, muted look, you know? Hi, Miss Paige.
Hi.
I would like your expert opinion.
Okay. I don't know how about expert, but I can tell you know it smells amazing.
Oh.
He's talking about on what he's going to do.
Oh, on what you're going to do.
Yeah. So I need an expert opinion.
What's that mean?
Okay. So here's my soup. It looks similar to what Mike's does, not as yellow.
Okay.
I have this brown crock, which you know.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
The brown soup crock.
Yeah.
I have this black soup crock.
Okay.
So it would look like that. Or I have this like restaurant bowl plate thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which do you think would make the better sexy picture? Or thumbnail.
Okay. Let me can I see them real quick again? Okay. That's Good job. Okay, that one, or that one, or that one.
So I've got 2 blacks, a brown, and Johnny's at the gym. So
And it's that color kind
this
of.
orange,
Yeah.
it's like
Close.
kind of yellowy orange soup.
Okay. I think I would go with.
It's a tough one, isn't it?
It is.
Black. Do you think the brown's going to be too monotone? Like it won't pop?
Maybe.
See, I was saying black because
Yeah,
of the
I think the
black,
black.
right? Because the color contrast of the soup and the container.
Yeah, because the other is too white, I think, for that. So yes.
Too bright, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
right. It
Well,
doesn't contrast and give you the soup.
Then that is what I'm going to do. Where did my ladle go? Right. Thank you, Miss Page.
You're welcome.
Whew.
Looks good. Looks very good.
You take that in a pinch?
Absolutely.
Now I'm going to try this one to see which one gives me the better picture. Because, I mean, it's like a restaurant plate, right?
Yeah.
You know, maybe I can make it look sexy. I don't know. But anyway, somebody's going to eat it. Boop, boop, boop. There, how's that?
Nice.
It's nice, but I still say there isn't enough contrast.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
It'll eat real good out of that, though.
Yep. Let me I got to do some cleanup before I can take pictures. Okay. Now what I think I'm going to do, because I want to bring out a little bit, I'm going to put a little parsley flake. Well, y'all can't see this. Can you see that there?
I can see that. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take a little parsley flake, kind of go around the rim. A little bit on top. This one, Miss Page is right there. Let me see if I can. I got to get it to where it'll bounce. Let me just stick it in the pan. We'll take a little bit of Parmesan cheese right in the middle.
Yeah.
Right in the middle. And then add a little bit of the parsley.
There you go.
Would you buy that at Panera Bread?
Yes, indeed.
I like it.
Yep.
And it's low carb, whereas Panera Bread, it ain't.
No,
That is true.
by any means.
That is true.
All righty, time for Miss Page to take a bite.
Okay, so now
Yes. Miss Page, tell us how it is.
pot. I need something else to hold it with.
You got to switch the camera, Mike.
Thank you.
I'm getting it. I was getting it.
He was getting me
I got you.
You got it.
to take care of the heat. Okay, so tell me what.
Let me show you what we got here. Well, can we? There we go. That's it there. And hopefully it won't burn her mouth. But you watch, folks. First thing she's going to do, even if it was cold soup, she'd be blowing them.
Yes.
I think it's a motherly instinct.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's a motherly instinct because, you know, you would always blow on anything before you gave it to your kids because you didn't want to burn the kids' mouth.
Okay, I'll go with that. I won't really say that I'm concerned about my own mouth.
But you develop it as time, right? Over time.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So then it's like if it's warm, you're going to give it a cautionary.
Is this really creamy and great flavor?
Good.
I say absolutely yes.
What kind of flavors are standing out?
Gosh, lots of different flavors.
That's what I was going
I
for.
know. Yeah, I can, and I'm not sure I can tell
You get the garlic.
which is which. Oh yeah, okay, garlic and
Yep.
cheese,
And
and
threw
then
in
I
that
got the
brown to butter, so that added that flavor.
and the green
Broccoli.
broccoli. Oh, that's broccoli. It tastes
Yeah.
better than broccoli. Yes. Good job, dear.
Thank you very much. Tom's Food Factory. Good to see you, Tom.
And I do not have green onion.
We got exhibitionary Johnny. Good to see you, Johnny.
This would be a good one for him to make on his camp out.
I fully agree.
And it's good for this cold, wintry like day we have
Absolutely.
way down here in Georgia.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sent 1,000 said, I'll pay $1 for that. Just kidding. I'd pay $10 for it. He is quoting a line from RoboCop. Remember that line in there? I'd pay $1 for that. I'd pay $1 for that. It was a commercial or some kind of game or something.
Well, I'm gonna save the pretty one for the wife.
There you go.
So the crock is over here. It's thumbnail picture, but we're gonna try this.
All righty.
Wow. Because I didn't heavily season the pork, you don't get that. You get the texture, but you don't get like a pop of flavor in it. But the cheddar, ooh.
There you go.
It's like,
you got the cheddar in there?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's like, when you get the bag of cheese and broccoli frozen, and then you heat it up, and at the bottom of it is that sauce.
Yeah.
That's what that tastes like. Yeah.
Tom, it's broccoli cheddar soup. We both did broccoli cheddar soups. We did it 2 different ways. Lee used ground pork, and I used rotisserie chicken in mine.
Yeah. I could have used more cheddar.
Hey, what's the old saying? Ain't no such thing as too much cheese.
Oh, man.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. And my veggies aren't soft, like mushy.
Mm-hmm.
They still have a little texture to them.
Right.
Which is what I was hoping to do by cooking them in that cast iron.
Yep. Mine got a little mushy, but that's okay. I don't mind that.
Did you taste it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. And I garnished it with a little bit of cheddar on top.
Yeah, I didn't think about my garnish very well, but
I started to put a little parsley, and I said, no, I'm going to put the cheddar.
wash down a little Coke Zero.
Oh, you're talking to her heart now.
Oh,
That's my drink.
Yes.
In fact, that's about all I drink all day long.
Well, there you have it, folks.
between that and coffee and water.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There you have it, folks. We done put together a dinner in less than it was pretty much right at an hour.
Yep.
We could have done it a little faster, but we did it right at an hour. So you can have
Minimal cleanup. I got a little bit of cleanup.
Yep.
It was inexpensive to do.
Yep.
Quick weeknight meal.
That's right. That's right. Nothing wrong with this meal at all. It will satisfy you, Tucker.
And I mean, there's plenty for lunch.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And it is page approved.
Nice.
Mhm.
I will find out later if it's my wife approved. Or if I'll be eating it like I did that chili. The chili last week, I think I've got one helping left.
Oh,
I wouldn't touch it.
you know what? I got a video that I got to edit and load up where I used the leftover chili and made pigs in a blanket.
Ooh.
Pigs in a blanket.
Chili cheese, pigs in a blanket. That sounds amazing. What'd you use for the bread? Croissant rolls?
No.
Ah, good, because that's not keto.
I used the zero net carb street tacos.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yep.
Nice. All right. All right, well, let's get out of here, Mike. Jerome's already said a great job. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Bat 13 says, great cook. Thanks for sharing. Hey,
Thank you.
that's what it's all about, man. We're having fun. I look forward to these. I hope you all are too. Miss Paige, thank you.
Thank you.
This has been fun.
Yeah, I'm enjoying these.
I am too. And it gets me to cooking.
Yep.
And I love doing it, and it gets my creativity going.
So we'll come up with something a little different next week, and I guess we'll see y'all then.
There you go.
All right. Well, see y'all from. I don't know what I was going to say. Are those recipes posted?
No, they are not.
Well, technically, if you rewatch it and
That's right.
take notes,
We get all the ingredients.
sorry, Jerome, we kind of winged it, but I can tell you what the guideline that I used was this here. Oh, you can't read it.
Yeah, got a glare.
Yeah. Anyway,
Make sure you tune in to Lee on Sunday mornings. He does a live cook. Rusty's there most of the time, and Cub's there most of the time. And
Yep.
they put together something real good, and they do it in about an hour. They're on that.
Yep. We try to keep it interesting.
Yep.
So we will see y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yes, indeed. We loved it.
Yeah.
Y'all stay safe.
We'll catch you all next one. Remember, there's 2 rules in cooking. Did you have fun? Did it taste good?
There you
Rock
are.
on. Y'all are awesome.
Let's be careful out there.